So the Deggendorf Institute of Technology has introduced an English taught nursing program here in Germany. So normally if you start a nursing program here, you need a B2 Dutch proficiency and a certificate before you can enroll in a nursing hospital. And regular bachelor's degree from other countries were not really possible in Germany. And so the Deggendorf Institute of Technology has introduced this English format way to get people to study the nursing program. Now, if you watch my previous videos, one of the top hot spots, jobs that is currently needed in Germany, or which the profession which Germany needs a lot, is nursing. And so the idea for this program is that you start in English and then later on you can learn Dutch along the way. So the process is that the first 3 semesters, you're going to learn the nursing theories and practice entirely in English. And then from semester 4 to 8, you're going to use Dutch. Now, the point is from semester 1 to 3, you'll be learning Dutch alongside your normal classes. And then as you go on, you improve on your German proficiency. Then it's gradually you start taking classes in Dutch. So this is the format that the school has introduced. The good thing is that you are not actually going to be a nurse at the end of the day, but you are actually a degree nurse. Now, normally here in Deutschland is diploma or Ausbildung. So you have Ausbildung in nursing, but this is a degree nursing, and it's actually registered. So once you are done with the school, you get a certificate to be able to work in any hospital, any health facility in Germany. You are qualified to work in these facilities. Now, the application period, so the date you can start applying and the deadline for international students. So if you are not currently in Germany and you're coming from another country, then you can start applying from 1st of October to 15th of January. And the program starts in March. So from January and then to March, you'll be able to process your visa and other things. So it's even better that you apply earlier and probably get a results admission earlier, and then you can start the visa application. So from October to January, you should be able to submit your application. Now, to be accepted in this program, you need 4 things which are very, very important. So you need to listen carefully. So first of all, you need an entrance qualification. So here in Germany, you cannot enroll in a bachelor degree program with just a high school certificate from your country. And so what you can do is that you need a diploma if you have done HND, if you have done something higher than high school. So even if you have done a bachelor degree in your home country, you can use that. That's even the best. Or if you have also done a 2-year university program, let's say you are still in the university but you've completed the first year and the second year, you can use those transcripts and then also apply. So there are basically a lot of possibilities, but with high school only, it's not possible in Germany. And then if you want to do that, you have to do a 1-year course which we call a student colleague in Germany before you can enroll. Now, the second thing you need is English proficiency confirmation, so you can write an English test, or if you study entirely, let's say your country is entirely in English, education system and things like that is in English, then you can also just get a letter from your former school that you actually studied in English. And there are lots of countries that Germany really consider as an English speaking countries. And so if your country is entirely the education system is entirely English, then you don't have to worry about this. Now, the next thing you need is A1 German certificate. So even though you are starting in English, but the school also wants to see that at least you are putting effort into learning German, because the thing is, you cannot work in Germany in the health sector without German proficiency. And so you have to show an interest that you want to study the language, even though you are starting the program in English. And so you need to, A1 is something that you can study, and within 2 months you can write the A1 exams and pass. So this is not something big. Now, the fourth one, which is even the most crucial and important part of this document, is that you need a contract from a health facility in Germany. Now, the school will help you to do this, but you can also even do it yourself. There are so many health facilities. Now, when we say health facility, we are not only talking about hospitals or clinics. Now, this include old people houses, so senior houses. This includes children clinics and things like. There are so many of them, and depending on where you want to work after your school. Now, in Germany, the nursing program, we have the normal, the general one. We have people who work with children, people who work with elderly. We have people who work in the hospital, so emergency, and so many of them. So you have to select which one you actually want to do after the school, and you have to get a contract from one of these areas, and then you can also submit that. Now, you can do that online. You can also let the school help you. The school has a service department, or there's a dedicated individuals who will help you. Now, one thing I have to also say, which is also very important, is that even though German universities are tuition free, but Deggendorf Institute of Technology actually introduced what they call university service fees, and I don't really know whether this is tuition fee or not, but that's what they call it. And for international students, so when I say international students, if you are not part of the EU or the EEA, then you have to pay about 500 euros every semester. Now, in Germany, in a year, we have 2 semesters, so you have to consider that. So for every semester, you have to pay about 500, and also about 60 or 70 euros for student services fees, something like that. And so this the most important information you can find. I also leave the link to this program in the description box, and you can check it out yourself. You can read about the course. And I think overall this is good. This is to motivate a lot of people to get into the nursing field, and even the fact that you are getting a nursing degree nursing, which is even higher than the other hospital nursing, I think is even the best. You can negotiate higher salaries after this course, and so even our advise somebody who is going to do hospital in nursing to even do this one, because at the end of the day you are going to get the same thing in the period. Is about 3.5 years, so it's not that far from the normal hospital.